a journey into the empire of the sun. You do not arrive in the land of the Incas by road or by sea. You arrive by climbing. Your breath grows thin long before the sky seems close enough to touch. The air sharpens your thoughts, and the mountains rise around you like ancient judges, silent and unmovable. Then, as the mist lifts, you see it, Cusco, the heart of an empire built not to dominate nature, but to live within it. Stone upon stone, fitted without mortar, the city waits. It does not shout its power. It simply endures. Crossing the threshold of time. As you step forward, time loosens its grip. The modern world fades behind you. There are no engines, no wires, no glass towers. Instead, there is the sound of water running through carved channels and the distant rhythm of feet on stone. You are not alone. People move around you with quiet purpose. Their faces are calm, their steps measured. No one seems rushed. Here, time does not push, it flows. The sun rises higher, and you feel its importance immediately. This is not merely daylight. This is Inti, the divine presence that gives life, order, and legitimacy to the world before you. Walking among the Ilus, you follow a narrow path into a residential quarter where families live as extended communities called Ilus. Doors are open. Children carry small bundles of firewood. Elders sit close to the walls, watching, remembering. What surprises you most is what you do not see. There is no visible hunger, no idle luxury, no loud command. Every movement seems coordinated by an unspoken agreement. We survive together or not at all. You learn quickly that no one here belongs only to themselves. Land is shared. Labor is shared. Even success is shared. In this empire, wealth is measured not by accumulation, but by contribution. Climbing the living mountains. Your journey takes you upward onto stone terraces carved directly into the mountainside. The climb is demanding, yet the farmers move with ease. They know every step, every angle of the sun, every shift of wind. You watch hands press seeds into soil that has been shaped and reshaped for generations. Potatoes, maize, quinoa, each crop knows its place, just as each person does. Nothing is random. Nothing is wasted. Llamas pass slowly beside you, carrying loads with patient dignity. They are not beasts of burden alone. They are threads in the fabric of daily life. Without them, the empire would loosen and fray. You realize that this civilization does not fight the mountains. It listens to them. The roads that bind the world. By midday, you stand beside a stone road stretching far beyond the horizon. It cuts across valleys and cliffs with impossible confidence. Along it runs a Shasky, a messenger, breathing hard yet smiling as he hands off a message formed of knotted strings. There are no letters, no ink, and yet information travels faster here than you thought possible. You are told that these roads connect deserts to jungles, snow to sea, that soldiers, priests, and farmers alike depend on them, that an empire lives and breathes through these paths, held together by human endurance and memory. A world without coins. As hunger reminds you of the hour, you expect trade, bargaining, exchange, but there is none. Food is prepared and shared without price. Storehouses stand full, not guarded by fear, but by trust. You learn of the mita, the obligation each person gives to the state, work offered not as punishment, but as duty. In return, the empire promises something radical. No one will be abandoned. In a world without money, generosity becomes the strongest currency. Where gold has no power. As afternoon light warms the city, you encounter artisans shaping metal and weaving textiles of astonishing beauty. Gold shines, but it does not seduce. It is shaped into ritual objects, never hoarded. Textiles, however, tell stories. Patterns speak of rank, region, and responsibility. Cloth here is not decoration, it is language. You begin to understand. This is a society where meaning matters more than possession. Listening to the land. Toward evening, you are led beyond the city, where the landscape itself becomes sacred. Mountains are not obstacles, they are ancestors. Rivers are not resources, they are living beings. Stones mark places where the world feels thinner, where the divine listens more closely. Offerings are made, not in fear but in gratitude. The Incas do not pray to escape nature's power, they pray to remain in balance with it. Under a sky of stories. Night arrives suddenly in the Andes. The cold sharpens, but the sky opens. Stars flood the darkness, brighter than you have ever seen. The Milky Way stretches overhead, not as a distant galaxy, but as a celestial river mirroring the rivers below. Families gather, elders speak. Stories rise into the night, of origins, of suns and caves, of journeys taken long before memory. These are not legends to them. They are instructions on how to live. You realize that history here is not written, it is carried. The empire that refused to vanish. When sleep finally comes, it is light and watchful. Even in rest, the world feels awake. And when morning returns, you sense something else, a quiet urgency. You do not know it yet, but change is approaching from beyond the mountains, carried by strangers and steel. Still, the empire stands, not just in stone, but in philosophy, in the belief that humanity belongs to the earth, not above it, that power must serve balance, that survival is a shared responsibility. As you step back across the threshold of time, the stones remain warm beneath your feet, and long after you have gone, the mountains remember you, as they remember the Incas, the children of the sun, who once turned an entire world into a living journey.